Welcome to our post-race show. This is the post-race celebration here on Peacock, brought to you by Motorsport.com. Jason Weigandt, Jeff Emig will give you some coverage here. We'll have Ashley Reynard down on the podium. Postseason coverage, never had this before, so thanks to Peacock for giving us an extra half hour of airtime. We'll talk to some of the top riders in this series and also top riders today from the Carson City Motorsports Hangtown Classic. Fans are still gathered around the podium, so why not hang out and celebrate with us for the next half hour? We'll have some special awards beyond just the championships to hand out throughout our post-race celebration. Man, I don't think we knew it was going to be quite this exciting today. Really a thanks to Jett Lawrence for making it that interesting and bringing that title right down to the line. I think we're going to have RJ Hampshire on the podium in a minute. A hard effort for Hampshire. He'll end up 4th in points and 3rd overall today. So let's send it down to Ashley.
RJ Hampshire has been tried and tested on every level this season. And RJ, it's finally the end of the season. How are you feeling?
Man, glad it's over. Man, a hell of a season. That second moto was brutal. I crashed first lap and knew I had a shot at the overall podium and definitely wanted to end this on a high note for my whole Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing team. And man, it's been up and down, but man, just so thankful for what I do, and man, gonna have a solid off season. Like I said, huge thanks to the team, Paradise Chevy, Fly Racing, Aero, Scott, FMF, man, all our sponsors that help us and can get out here to do this. You know, all the people in my corner, Pat, Scuba, Murph, my wife, my daughter, and you know, just everyone that supports us. We're thankful and happy. It's a little bit of vacation now.
Congratulations on an overall podium for the final season. No one can ever question RJ Hampshire's heart, that's for sure. No,
this guy is sick. He's not really in condition to race, and he keeps digging out these strong rides. Overall podium today to end the series for the number 24, the Rockstar Husqvarna. Here are your champions throughout AMA, Motocross and Supercross throughout the year. We know Dylan Ferrandis and Jett Lawrence have wrapped up the Motocross titles. Cooper Webb, of course, the Monster Energy Supercross champion in the 450 class. Colt Nichols, 250 Supercross East champion, and Cooper won 250 West. It's 3 titles for Monster Star Racing, Yamaha, Honda with Lawrence, and Red Bull KTM with Webb. And I'll tell you what, pretty much every one of those titles had great racing. It was exciting down to the end.
Yeah, and for there to be 5 different champions, it shows the parity and really the depth in not just talent, but the depth in the hard work and the dedication that it takes. Right? I mean, Cooper was the only one that was close to being a double champion, but right now we're starting to see all the
the celebration has begun.
Yeah.
Burnouts on the podium with the Lawrence camp and everyone at Honda HRC. By the way, the old Geico Honda team, which was the Honda 250 effort, I remember when they signed Hunter Lawrence, and then they also signed his brother Jett. And I remember the old team owner of that squad, Jeff Myshak, called me on the phone and he's like, how dumb are we? We have signed a kid who we've never met and never watched ride to a 5-year contract, but we've heard he's really good. And that was Jett Lawrence. And here we are, about 4 years later, and he has won a title. The Geico Honda team is no longer with us, but the Lawrence brothers were absorbed into the factory Honda team, which began running a 250 effort.
His wisdom is matched only by Confucius. I can't even say it. Confucius.
Confusion, I think, reigns right now.
At this point, right, is
yes.
Yeah, it's paid off, and then they migrated this team over to HRC and brought it in-house at Honda. That's the team that you see right here, and this is a good example of it's not just the rider, it's not just the mechanic, right? I mean, there is a full team that is behind these riders that prepare the bikes and everything that goes into it right there.
And the fans are going to stick around for this celebration as well. Kind of put this together almost improvisationally last year. Normally there's a series banquet, sometimes Saturday night, sometimes Sunday afternoon. Last year with COVID, couldn't put together a big indoor event like that, so they just had a bit of an extended podium celebration. We're going to bring that back again this year, but now we'll broadcast it here via Peacock. There's everybody at Honda. There's Dazzy, that's Darren Lawrence. There to the right of Jett, that's their dad. And certainly a long sacrifice for him to get his sons, both Jett and Hunter, to this level.
Yeah, and if you notice, right at the tip of the front fender is the legendary team manager for Pro Eric Kehoe, who's the team manager of this team. guiding everyone and trying to keep all the pieces of the puzzle together and make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. So congratulations, Eric.
Eric, who came very close to this title several times himself. Oh, we're going to get Jett with the burnout here.
Oh, he's going through the gearbox, too, Jett.
There we go. He might be going through the podium, too.
Yeah, he's going to have, all right. Oh, I love it.
Kehoe told us about a month ago in a Zoom conference call we had with him that he was getting an addiction to Advil because of the stress of both Ken Roczen and Jett Lawrence trying to win these titles. They came up short with Roczen in the 450 class, but he said he felt it was his job to shield the riders from that. He knew that if he acted calm, they would act calm, and he was doing his best to pretend it was just another day.
Oh, you gotta love the celebratory burnouts that these riders put on and the teams. And I mean, this is it, the end of such a long year. Remember, it's not just Lucas Oil Pro Motocross, which started beginning of the summer. They started racing the first week of January with Monster Energy Supercross. There she is. Get the smoke out of her eyes here.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep on celebrating here with Jett Lawrence as part of our post show brought to you by Motorsport.com. We'll send it back down to the podium and Ashley.
Yeah, the celebration down here on the podium continues. Don't worry, we have water and everything is safe down here. Jett Lawrence, I'm going to introduce you to Gary Jones, who is the very first ever 250 National Motocross champion with the Gary Jones Cup.
This has been won by Honda a couple of times.
Hell yeah. Look at that. That's sick.
First champion ever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I talked to you a couple of weeks ago on the
I think I remember the face. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to give you a trophy here.
Well, here it is. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Gary's such a great guy, too.
Oh, his trainer, Johnny O'Mara, won the title 1903. He's not that old, 83. Ancient.
Woo. And now we're going to welcome up Jim Perry from MX Sports to present you with the Championship Cup.
Oh. I need more room.
Yeah, it's a lot of hardware that's going to be handed out here.
Hell yeah.
But he'll be glad to take it.
Jeff Canfield handing over this championship cup to Jett Lawrence. Hold it up high and proud.
And that cup, that's what Jett gets to bring home. That Gary Jones Cup stays with the series as a traveling trophy, and they put all the former champions on it. And there's the 250 National Championship trophy. Send it back to Ashley. We'll talk to Jett again.
Jett, we know these championships are won by the rider, but really it's all about the team as a whole and how hard you guys work together. Give us an idea of how hard this team works with you.
Yeah, it's a pretty big team to get me here, and I couldn't have done without them, that's for sure. I have obviously HRC. I got my mechanic who's works just as hard as I do on the bike, which is it's awesome. He's an awesome mechanic. And then I got my brother pushing me every day because I don't want to be the brother who sucks. I was the brother that sucked today, kind of. But no, I just got to thank everyone, really. Everyone who supported me, even back in Europe. I got to thank Heiko. He helped me get to the stage now by getting me onto a 250 earlier and getting me on a bit of a program. Renee Everett, everyone who supported me and helped me through my years way before this, they helped me get to where I am today, and I got to thank them heaps. And I'm not the person today if it wasn't out for them. And I got to obviously thank my trainer Johnny for making me one of the fittest guys out there with my brother and I. So thanks to Johnny. He was awesome to have him in my corner, and all the sponsors who came to all these races, supported me and my brother, and it was just awesome. So thanks to everyone, and obviously all the fans. I got to thank them because they're awesome also. This made it way better, so yeah.
Congratulations. We'll let you celebrate with your team. It's been a hard effort this year.
Lots of trophies. They already sprayed some champagne on them. They did a burnout, but I am shocked. Where are the donuts? It's time to make the donuts here. I cannot believe this.
Dozens of them back at the Honda rig.
Okay.
Dozens of them.
So this 250 class, so fun to watch this year. I mentioned the 6 winners in the first 6 rounds, some first-time winners, some veterans getting back on top. Let's give you a little review here of the top 10 moments of our 250 class for 2021.
Moto1 at Fox Raceway.
It's Max Voland, a rookie on the Red Bull KTM, his first ever pro motocross race. And Max is certainly familiar with this track, and he's leading the field.
Number 9, 6 races, 6 winners to start the 250 season. Number 8, a swole surprise for Husky at Type 1.
It's a rebuild year for the 250 class. We expected new names to get to the front, and we have one. Said to be a slow, steady build, it is built to this. Jaleel Swoll has won his first ever professional race.
Number 7, the highs and lows of Jeremy Martin.
Jeremy Martin, our first moto winner, is down. What injuries, what adversity. How about a win at Millville for Jeremy Martin? And that might be the end for Martin, who is trying to tough it out to the end of this season.
Number 6, RJ Hampshire fights with a banner at Spring Creek. The banner wins.
Hampshire now trying to make a move. Can he get around Brown? No room. And somehow Brown goes down for the inside. Oh, Hampshire didn't make it through. He got stuck. Jett Lawrence is down. The track banners are still stuck in this bike. So many issues like this for Hampshire, and they still cannot get all that track banner out of Hampshire's bike. So his moto could be done. Look at how bad that is.
Number 5, Hunter Lawrence gets his first AMA win at Southwick.
There's never really been a doubt that he could do it outdoors once he got healthy, and he certainly is now. Hunter Lawrence takes Southwick.
Yeah, you can see how pumped he is. That means a lot to him.
Number 4, Jett Lawrence fans are everywhere, and they have signs. Number 3, RJ Hampshire does RJ Hampshire things at Redbud.
Oh, Hampshire dumps it. Oh, Hampshire again. Will the outside, which will turn to the inside, work for Hampshire? It does. That's an alternative line. Hampshire around the outside, and he gets it done on Jeremy Martin. Somehow Cooper ended up out of the main race line. He went over that berm, and that made it easy on Hampshire. RJ Hampshire is going to be an overall winner here at Redbud.
Number 2, Jett Lawrence dominates Ironman.
Moto number 1 at Ironman Raceway belongs to Jett Lawrence. He needed the 1-1. He gets the 1-1. Jett Lawrence has taken the points lead and the race win here at Ironman Raceway.
Number 1, the fans are back at the Nationals.
Such a fun season from beginning to end, with Jett Lawrence and Justin Cooper slugging it out with only 6 points between them in the final standings, and many other riders battling for race wins and getting them. So that was definitely fun. And you know that the future is secure. This 250 class showing so much young talent rising through the ranks. So we'll focus on that actually for our next award. We have a Rookie of the Year award for Lucas Oil Pro Motocross to hand out. So we'll go back to the podium with the fans and with Ashley.
And we're joined down here with Brock Glover from Dunlop, who is also an AMA Hall of Famer and a Rookie of the Year in 1976, to present the Marty Smith Rookie of the Year to Max Voland. Max, congratulations on being the rookie for this year. What did you learn from the season, and what do you think you'll bring in the future?
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot this season. Had a lot of ups and downs, and which is pretty typical for a rookie. But you know, to come out here and get a 4th, super close to a podium at my home track in front of all these hometown crowd, you know, it was amazing. And yeah, I'm super honored, and this is a big accomplishment for me. Congratulations on a solid 2021 season.
And we'll see Max pursue that podium, maybe some race wins in his 2nd year next year. We're going to transition to our celebration of the 450 class. Dylan Ferrandis wins the title, and then probably pulls out the race win today as well. So we'll let the Monster Star Racing Yamaha folks take to the stage and get ready for their celebration. Here's your points. Tomac's 2nd in the series over Roxon. Webb, Sexton in the top 5. Craig, Muscan, Savachi, Barsha, Plessinger. Those are your top 10 in points for 2021. Really fun season to watch there in the big bike class. We'll give you the top 10 highlights of their season right now.
Number 10, Chase Sexton and Dylan Ferrandis race to the checkers at the opening round.
Wheel to wheel over the finish. Sexton putting in a charge. Oh, Ferrandis will hold on by the slimmest of margins.
Number 9, Justin Barcia earns Gas its first ever AMA win.
Justin Barcia is going to take the overall win for the weekend with a first and a second.
Number 8, an all-foreign podium at Unadilla. Number 7, Adam Cianciarulo hits a lapper but still wins Moto 1 at Heights.
Down right foot is into it. He goes down. He keeps the bike running, and he will walk it across the line.
Number 6, the summer of shock, Cody Shaw.
Getting better with every week. The privateer out of Delaware, the FXR Chaparral Honda. He has really been a star this summer.
Number 5, Dylan Ferrandis and Eli Tomac battle at Washougal.
This is the battle everyone has wanted to see all year.
Ferrandis may not know this, but Eli knows his inside can work.
No, it wasn't quite close enough. Big charge on the final lap. Not enough for the overall, but a clutch second moto win for Dylan Ferrandis.
Number 4, Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton come together at Spring Creek.
He's fighting with everything he has to hold Sexton up. They almost collide. Webb down hard at the finish line.
Number 3, Aaron Plessinger on the Redbud podium is America. Number 2, Ken Roxon's crash at Spring Creek changes everything.
A disaster for Ken Roxon, second in the series points as you saw. He goes down hard in the first turn.
Number 1, Dylan Ferrandis wins the championship as a rookie.
And here it is, Dylan Ferrandis, the 2021 Pro Motocross champion of the 450 class.
Oh yeah, Ferrandis and Star Racing Yamaha up through the gears. Big burnout here as they celebrate their 450 National Motocross title. And the emotion is still there for them, even though they actually clinched that thing 7 days ago. Riding a little high from winning the race today in improbable, as I said, fashion, from almost last to third in the final moto to dig it out. So we have some 450 special awards to hand out here as well. We can send it down to the podium with Ashley.
And I'm going to introduce you guys to Brad Lackey with the Edison Dye Motocross Cup to present to Dylan Ferrandis, your 450 AMA Lucas Oil Pro Motocross champion.
Congratulations. He was the guy that started bringing Europeans to America, and now you've done a beautiful thing by kicking everybody's ass, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And that is the legend, America's first ever motocross world champion, Brad Lackey, who's a Northern California native. Great to see him here at the races. And we've got more hardware for Dylan. Let's send it back to Ashley.
The hardware continues for Dylan Ferrandis, and Jeff Canfield's going to hand over the 2021 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Champion Cup. Dylan, congratulations. I know we've talked several times about this season and how hard you've had to work for it. You never, without a doubt, doubted your program, doubted your team. What gives you so much faith in all of that?
I think just at first there is the love for the sports. I love this sports. I love the competition, being the best or being beat. It's what we, as racer, that's what we all like. We want to feel this energy of being of being a winner or a loser, but whatever. It's like a great feeling at the end of the day when you just gave everything. And yeah, I don't know. And like I said, this sport is. I grew up racing as long as I can remember, so I just always love these sports, and yeah, now it's what gave me also it's my job. Like, I'm paid for that, but yeah, the love for the sport is still priority.
Well, congratulations. I want to bring over Jeremy Coker just to talk a little bit about Dylan Ferrandis. Your guys' very first year taking on this team from Yamaha with Star Racing. Jeremy, what has it been like for you to watch Dylan Ferrandis in this year?
Yeah, it's been an incredible year. Definitely coming into the year, we expected some high things. didn't know if we were going to be able to pull off the championship, but we all had the same goal as a team. My entire team worked together and all had the same vision. We all came into this series really into Supercross thinking that, you know what, we can win. And if all of us put our minds together and work as one, that we can achieve this, and we did it. And we also had the right rider with us to make it happen. Nobody in this sport at the moment has as big of a heart as he does and wants to win no matter what. And he proved that today.
He proved it today in the last round here at Hangtown.
That's right, Ashley. We'll give you a list of some of the other awards that will be handed out throughout the post-race celebration. Jeremy Coker there is Team Manager of the Year. He is the team manager for Monster Energy Star Yamaha's 450 effort. You have to give Monster Energy Star Yamaha Team of the Year. They came so close to the 250 title, and they win the 450 title. Mechanic of the Year, that's Alex Campbell. He works with Ferrandis. Christian Ducharme is the Mechanic of the Year in the 250 class. He is the wrench of record for Jett Lawrence. And Todd Wilson, who drives for Dunlop, is the Transport Driver of the Year. So a couple of extra awards handed out. Again, we do this every year, usually on Sunday, sometimes on Saturday night. Now we're going to do it right here at the races in front of the fans as we give you a little bit of post-race coverage on Peacock. And more hardware to hand out, actually, a manufacturer of the year. Let's send it down to Ashley.
Pro Racing.
It
is our honor to present to Yamaha the Manufacturer's Cup. It came down, it was very close, and what a hard-fought battle. Congratulations to the entire team. What a great season. We're all so proud of you. Great year.
Roy Jansen presenting that cup to Jim Roach, and we know how hard you guys work as a team, and especially Yamaha. Just give us some words about what it feels like to be a part of such a united team.
Yeah, first off, I'd like to congratulate Dylan on an amazing amateur season in a 450 class and a 450 championship. That's awesome. I'd like to congratulate the Monster Energy Star Racing team, the Yamaha Racing, the Yamaha factory for all their dedication and support, and to put it all together to win races and championships is awesome. So it's been a while. Well, fortunately, hopefully it doesn't go the same number as Dylan's number plate for the next time. We'd like to do this again next year. But, I'd also like to thank MX Sports and AMA for putting on a world-class championship that allows us to race. It's a difficult time to race and this all the COVID stuff that's going on, but we all made it through it and had a great season. And thanks again for all the fans that came out to every event we went to. It's been awesome.
Well, congratulations to Yamaha for being the manufacturer of the year. Now we're going to bring over the man that had the vision for it all. Mr. Bobby, come on, step up to the microphone. This vision that you've had with this team, not only
kind
with
of short here,
not only with the 450s, but not only with the 250s, but onto the 450s. Bobby, is this everything that you ever imagined?
Absolutely. We never dreamed of this when we started the year, but I want to say something about those American flags. Will y'all wave those American flags? Wave the flags, wave them. Here is an American team, 250 and 450. How about that? French rider.
Congratulations, Bobby. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you all.
I just want to ask you about Dylan. For you and this team, what has the experience been like for you to see Dylan and this season?
Well, it's been unbelievable. Dylan is an accomplished athlete that we brought over 4 years ago from France, and he's done just an incredible job. He's in incredible shape, and he's an incredible athlete, and he wants to win like we do.
You all have to have a common goal and a vision.
That's the classic quote. Bobby Regan, we just want to win. When they made this 450 team happen and they had 3 riders on the team, a lot of 450 squads only have 2. They had Ferrandis, Plessinger, and Malcolm Stewart in Supercross, and they added Christian Craig to the 450 team for Motocross. We're like, where is this money coming from? How are you pulling this team off, Bobby? And he said, I don't care about the money. I just want to win. And that's what they've done. And this is an excellent private partnership. Both the factory Yamaha effort is, of course, still providing technology and funding, but also it is a private team that is owned by Bobby. We'll get the mechanic over here as well. I think Dylan's going to help hand this thing out. We'll send it back down to Ashley. Yeah.
I'm going to hand it over to the champ himself. We're going to congratulate his mechanic with 450 Champion Mechanic of the Year award. Dylan?
Yeah, I can't believe he did it, but yeah, 2 years in a row, mechanic, I guess 450, and probably overall, best mechanic overall, I'm sure. But yeah, Alex, thank you, and congrats.
It takes
Thank
a
you,
team
Dylan.
like we've been talking about. Alex, we've seen the communication between rider and mechanic on the track and off the track. What is it like to work for a rider like Dylan Ferrandis?
Working with Dylan can be difficult at times, but it's very rewarding at the same time. He puts his life into this from the moment he wakes up till the moment he goes to bed. This is what he dreams to do, and honestly, maybe not even dreams this, but he works hard to be at this point, and now it's a reality. So day in, day out, I'm with him, and the whole team is behind us to help us out at any minute. And I couldn't thank them enough. Everybody at Star Racing Yamaha here to help us out and help us achieve our goals.
Does that make you work harder as a mechanic, having a rider like him motivate you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like Dylan says, I have no choice. Like it's Dylan's world. We just live in it. And when he dedicates his whole life to this, like everybody sacrifices a lot, but he made the ultimate sacrifice to come over here from Europe, and you can't argue with the dedication. So it's pretty easy to be just as dedicated. I mean, there's times where it's tough, but with a rider as dedicated as him, it's very rewarding when things like this come together.
Well, congratulations. You did it as a team, you guys. It's hard to stop smiling down here. There's so much celebration, and all of the team.
Thank you, guys.
That's good stuff. You know, there was a rainy day last Wednesday before the race at Pala. They knew they wouldn't have a mud race at Pala, and mechanic Alex said, do we need to ride today? And Dylan said, yeah, we need to ride today. He's like, even in the mud, he said, yeah, would Ricky Carmichael have rode today? Would James Stewart have rode today? I'm riding today. That's the level of dedication that Ferrandis put in, and this one is so simple to me. The guy that worked the hardest and wanted it the most won the title.
Yeah, just such a great team effort. I mean, that's being the first year to have this 450 program with Yamaha and to have the success that they did is really magical. And, you know, to win these titles, a lot of things have to come together, and they certainly have for this Monster Energy Yamaha team.
And then let's talk about Jett Lawrence. Honda has not won a championship in this series in over 10 years. It was Trey Canard who won the title. For the old Geico Honda team, the factory Honda squad now getting a championship again. Jett made him sweat for it a bit today, made it entertaining for us. They've got to have some emotions down there now.
It's just such a journey for the Lawrence family, you know, and everyone that sacrifices the time and everything for the boys to do what they do. And congratulations to the entire Lawrence family.
Yeah, there's Josh Weisenhower. He's actually the old team manager for the Geico Honda team. They brought him over in-house. And these are the races that they'll be battling to win next year. We have a schedule for Monster Energy Supercross for 2022. Welcome back. A1 Anaheim, California will be the kickoff on January the 8th. We're back to the Golden State throughout the early part of the season, which is tradition. Back in Supercross after we missed those rounds in 2021. That'll be so fun to watch. You can always watch Supercross at Peacock TV like you're watching right now.
Yeah, and I want a chance to say A1 myself. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to. Now I am.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to be back at A1 in Anaheim.
Anaheim won, and that's where the pursuit will begin. Jett Lawrence, he wants a 250 Supercross championship. You know that Star Racing team, and Dylan Ferrandis wants a 450 title. It'll be Cooper Webb coming in with the #1 plate in the 450 class, and all these riders will already start thinking about next year shortly. But I think it's time for a little bit of a break. There are our podium riders from today in the 250 class, Hampshire, Shimoda, and Justin Cooper. Really can't say enough about how good the racing was indoors and out this year. It was spectacular.
It was, and all of these riders and teams and everyone associated with these championships, they deserve a well-earned off-season, and it just really is encouraging when you see the work rate with everyone, and can't wait to do it again next season.
All right, we'll see you in 2022 right here with coverage of Monster Energy Supercross on Peacock. This has been the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship and the final champagne celebration for Jett Lawrence and the riders in the 250 class from the Hangtown Classic. I want to thank everybody as part of our broadcast this year. Will Christian, Grant Langston, Jeff Emig, Ashley Reynard, myself, Jason Weigandt, everyone in the trucks that works so hard, everyone on the crew to help make these events happen. These are grueling conditions, not just for the athletes, but for everyone who puts these races and these productions together. Couldn't do it without the best people in the business behind the scenes. Thanks everyone for watching. Also thanks to Peacock for giving us an extra half hour to celebrate what a great season that we ended up having. The championship emotions were on display, both good and bad for Jett Lawrence, but it turned out the direction he wanted. He is your new 250 national champ, joining Dylan Ferrandis on top in the 450s. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year.